This man was in a hotel room and found 10 listening devices and 8 cameras. As a top agent, he was instantly stunned. His undercover mission hadn't even started yet he was already being monitored from all angles. George began to carefully inspect every corner of the room. He discovered that the mirror behind him was positioned suspiciously. The vanity table was oddly placed in the center of the room. Could someone be spying behind the mirror? Sensing something was off, George immediately went to the outer perimeter of the room. He used his leather shoes as a reference for measurement. He measured the lengths inside and outside the room, that the difference between the inside and outside of the room was exactly 3 meters. This meant there might be a hidden secret space inside. Taking advantage of the moment when the staff member was dozing off, George quietly took the hotel room key. He was going to find the hidden space. When he opened the innermost door of the hotel, a dark passageway appeared right before him. Just as he had expected, the room contained a one-way mirror, and from the marks on the floor it was clear that a tripod and cameras had been set up here before. George continued forward. He found the guests here to be very strange. An old man was constantly tearing up the wooden floor in his room, and a woman in the next room was installing soundproofing materials. When George reached the innermost room, he was shocked to find a kidnapping was taking place here, and the victim appeared to have been unconscious for quite a while. To avoid exposing his identity, George immediately reported the situation to his superiors. He hoped they could intervene and resolve the matter, but his superiors told him not to act rashly. He was advised to stick to his own job. However, driven by his inner sense of justice, he couldn't let go of the girl who was being kidnapped in room 7. In the end, he couldn't resist and knocked on their door. He pretended to be a maintenance worker. He lied, saying that the heavy rain had caused a problem with the hotel's plumbing and needed to go inside to check the equipment. But the kidnapper said they didn't need water. Unexpectedly, just as the words left his mouth, there was suddenly no sound from outside the door. The kidnapper was about to look through the peephole to check the situation, when suddenly the door was slammed open with a loud crash. George quickly knocked her out. Just as the victim was about to be saved, the kidnapper stood up again holding a shotgun. George was about to explain, but to his surprise, the kidnapper immediately pulled the trigger. With the sound of a gunshot, everything fell into silence.